these things step by step, and I can't do it on my own. I've had support from my family, both immediate and more broad. I've had a community of friends and co-workers and colleagues over the years. So there's all of these things, and you've got to work as a whole rather than just try and be, because it's never just you. There's the immediate sort of healthy, do I feel well, and that's all well, that's good, but yeah, I mean, it's a very broad thing, and you have to look after everything. I'm not a very spiritual person, but I have to say, since moving here, the mountains and the trees and everything has made it, that feels like spiritual health to me. Like it's something really positive and uplifting in that.
Being healthy means to me keeping in shape, eating the right stuff, vegetables, protein, all those kind of stuff that keeps your body and muscles going. Keeping healthy in your brain as well, mentally and physically as well. I think that's important for everyone. But yeah, healthy is something you should be looking at.
Being strong and healthy is more for my family. If I can't protect them, what good am I? Even though I've got something, that makes it harder, I'm still going to try no matter what. So you have to be physically and mentally strong, for them. Because, they say, well, it's just like my wife in general. Without her, I'm nothing. And so when she's gone, well, I'm lost. I'm lost. But if I can do my part on my end by being physically and mentally strong, for her, that makes her job just a little bit easier.
Healthy, I believe, well, for me, it's having that whole holistic health, that whanau whā, and nurturing it. So using things like good food in the body for the body, fitness and stuff like that for the taha tinana. Okay, your spirituality. So whether you pray or you just give yourself time to acknowledge, the higher being, or you know, um, your spirituality. I like to karakia, yeah, and those things that go with that. Putting that time into your family, so the ones that you love, okay, your kids, your children, your parents, your whānau, you sort of try and put a conscious effort into that. And the last one, so down wairua, tinana whānau, and the last one I think the taha hinina is a very, very important one, is putting the right food into your mind. Okay, yeah, like replace your bad thoughts, self-destructive thoughts, stuff like that, and replacing them with objectives, goals, and it's just all that, feeding your mind with good stuff, whether it be educating yourself, yeah, those sorts of things. I think that whole holistic wharetapa whā is healthy. It's healthy to me. Harden up, harden up scenario, yeah. And so I come up in that sort of, men don't cry and stuff like that, but that harden up sort of way of thinking. And yeah, yep. But that's not strong to me. That's not healthy to me. Yeah. There's people are complex. People are complex, and those simple things. As long as you have a balance of those things, you tend to move in the right direction, and within yourself. Yeah, that wharetapa whā concept is pretty spot on. When you look into it even deeper still, it just you really, really help people through that, just doing maybe one or two aspects of it at a time, little bits and pieces, but having a balance between them all, that is healthy. So it's a work in progress. It definitely is a work in progress. Like, it didn't just happen like that. It was, I am a product of my environment. When things got tough, I learnt to get over it. And I think through my Hauora journey, through health and fitness and stuff like that, even in my studying, it all actually pointed towards this, and I find that I practice little parts of this without even thinking about it, and then you sort of take a look back and go, oh, okay, so that belongs there, with the Tūwharetoa. And it was something that I always did, so I always done karakia. It was always part of my life. And yeah, so different aspects of that sort of come together when I knew what it was. So it was like a light bulb moment when I started delving more into that wharetapa thinking, that whole holistic health of looking after a person.